Alright. What's up, guys? I usually start in a different place, and I've got the whole, intro popping in and everything, but we are working off of a save file that I just pulled off the cloud. So I got things working, and I got myself back where I wanted to be, so we're just going from here. Now, in the last episode, we got the first ending, one we would call the bad ending, right? Where we forsook, everyone on the Ark and saved a new generation of human beings maybe to be erased on the planet. But that's not really the ending I want for my character, or for my end game as I continue to build my awesome ship. So, let's go get the other ending now. I've already got everything prepared. I already added the turbines real quick, grabbed my ammo, got my health and everything, grabbed some food. We're munching on snacks and should be able to just go get it done. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was just talking to Kane about that not 2 seconds ago. Going, dude, if it releases today, like we think it's gonna, how excited are you? And we're both pretty excited, so it just jumped Q, probably to being the next thing we purchase, but I just don't know when we'll be able to do that. But it's, yeah, I'm fucking stellar excited.
Yeah, especially if it is, because I understand wanting, like, the full price game, everything, like, from the seller's point of view, but if it's not a full price game, like, if it's not, like, a $70-$80 title, I'd definitely, like, hop on that as soon as possible.
Absolutely. And if it is, I'm still, they're gonna get my money, of course, it's Oblivion, but it's just gonna take a little bit more time.
I just don't see it being a full price title because it's, unless they start adding mod support, in which case it's still not a Bethesda's doing this kind of thing. It's like you're relying on the community.
Yeah. I'm so excited either way for the rebuilt combat, the world, just to tour it, man. And what's beneficial, only one of us has to get a copy. I mean, you can both experience it, so... Oh, man. I don't know if anyone knows, but my clan name, in every game I've ever been able to make a clan in or represent myself in, has been the Echoes of Oblivion. Because haven't we all just been waiting to go back? And this is our opportunity, dude. So yeah, I'm super excited. And it's been so long since I played Oblivion, and I only played it through, I think, a couple times, like with a character that actually made it towards the end of it, and then a couple other dabble characters. But I didn't play a ton of Oblivion because I had to go to my friend's house, Dan's house, and play it at his house growing up because he had it on Xbox and such. And I did not have a console really at the time, or I wasn't really allowed to game like that. So by the time I really got into gaming, I was already doing other stuff, and I was on PlayStation, so I didn't have access to Oblivion. So I would love the opportunity to actually fully explore it as well, and like truly appreciate it. Which I know I could play the original Oblivion, which I should as well. Like maybe even side by side as I'm playing the new remake, get into playing the original off Steam or something, just to really appreciate how much of a remake it is. But all right. That was good conversation for the trip over here. We are here. And now we're not facing...
The storm is coming.
Oh, dude, that storm. Every time. Dude. Okay, well... Like, I think as soon as you get here, it's supposed to have the storm be getting here. I should be okay. Right? Because I'm technically lower than the building. The building should get struck, not my ship. But I'm really high up. I'm never usually this high up during storms.
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started.
Most of them were hidden.
Analysis completed. No unidentified objects
Ooh.
were detected.
Okay. Please let my ship be okay there. The tower's taller. We just gotta get onto the lift and go down anyway. Because we should load the underdust at that point and be fine. I brought the virus, right? Yep. I do want to try to platinum it though. So, whatever it entails, I might be doing it. Now, if it requires a playthrough on hard mode, I probably should have checked that first, because then I could have gotten a different ending on hard mode. But
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started. Analysis completed. No unidentified objects were detected.
the finale of the adventure. You are approaching the end of your journey. Yep. In a moment, we'll have to make a decision.
You are here. And with the cure. Go to the lowest level of the facility to apply it. The air is
Oh, wow.
You do not have to worry about the dust here.
Okay, so yeah, I might be able to platinum pretty quick too. It does not sound like it requires anything crazy.
The modifications I made to the embryos will make them able to breathe under the dust. Mankind will become part of nature again.
Sorry, honey, but not how we're gonna do it. Gotta save my loved ones aboard the Ark.
When people left this laboratory, they activated the safety protocol. I could not turn it off.
Yeah. See, it's just not the right way to go about saving humanity. You can't give up on lives that are already here, and you've done a lot of that as an AI. You have let a lot of people die for the sake of this project. I know you were pretty much programmed to see it through, but
Proceed with caution. These embryos are at a sensitive phase of their development. The virus has unfortunately already killed some of them. I knew it would come to this. However, I was not able to hold back their development any longer. Prolonged hibernation was beginning to harm embryos. This passage is irrelevant. Please ignore it.
yep. She wants us to ignore that passage, so it's where we're going to go. Also, there's a path back here I didn't take. I want to look at everything in here because you don't get to come back here. Oh, wait, no. That's exactly where I just was. Okay. That is irrelevant. Please ignore it. Nah.
The drug distribution point is below. You have no reason to divert.
She's gonna start freaking out. Oh no, this is just back up the way I came. She pointed out a path that's irrelevant. Is it just the path that like leads back up and out she's saying is irrelevant, or is there something else to be found? It might just be irrelevant because yeah, because this is definitely the way we came in. Alright. Just making sure. So there might not be a separate path. It just, she acts like there is if you start to head back. Or no. Yeah, not sure. Just two ways to get to the same area, I guess.
We will calculate the perfect trajectory for the entire Earth's future. Humanity will not be left alone. I will always be next to you.
Yeah, see, that's a problem. You make calculated decisions for humanity that are extreme.
Now, put the cure in the tube. I will distribute it to all of the unborn.
I'm pretty sure that's how that's gonna work, right? I put the AI core in it instead of the cure. Yeah, there it is. Yep.
I recognize
Never send a human to do a machine's job.
this virus will destroy me. Do you understand it? So you have chosen your future. I was trying to save this world. But it wasn't your wish.
Oh, so I don't have to return to a Cosmodrome. Okay.
You did it! Miracles do happen after all.
Welcome home, hero. We'll prepare a lab to replicate the cure.
Come, tell us everything that happened.
Right. So we're not gonna let the credits roll again. We did that in the last episode. So that's the other ending. So now I'm torn. I really can't tell you which one is good or bad, right or wrong. Nobody knows. Very correct here. Like, because on one hand, one did save essentially humanity in one way, and on the other hand, one saved humanity another way. So I just can't give up on life that's already existing for the sake of a maybe, you know? Because on board the Ark, there's already a society of people, and we have to make sure that survives. I was sitting here on a mission for them. Doing otherwise would have also been betrayal. So, yeah, not for something like the tree AI. She wasn't sane. Now, we're not going to be able to go back down the lift, I don't think, once you've been down there and made your decision. The lift is, I think, just, yeah, not the same. The door's gone, all busted and broken, so yeah, we're not going back down. Alright, well that's both endings for Forever Skies. That opens us up to be able to expand on our base, gather lots of stuff, look for the platinum. After I'll have to check that trophy list and see what it really has on it. Probably not a lot, considering Shadow was able to get it done in like an hour, he said, too. An extra hour after getting the both endings, so maybe just a little more extra work for me. Not sure. Might be something else in there he was already on top of that I didn't do. Who knows? But we are going to try to platinum Forever Skies. The development team did a really good job creating it over time. If you don't know, you can go for like $3, grab a whale and dolphin conservation decoration item. I did do that. I haven't used it yet, but the reason I did it is because out of the like $3 that it costs, like $2 and some change of it actually goes towards whale and dolphin conservation research. So that's pretty cool of them to have included something like that. And anytime a game does that, I'm always pretty quick to try to be supportive of it. But we still have to build a really cool garden down here, install sprinklers. Kane found a large sprinkler, so we'll be able to get a large sprinkler, run piping, do all kinds of extra stuff to make a really cool airbase. I think this game is definitely meant to be played beyond its story, though its story does get you to play and get you to do a lot of things, and you'll eventually have to have some kind of base that facilitates, you know, the research to do this. So I think they did a good job planning it out to where you would have to at least enjoy it for what it has to offer, and just a story playthrough. But as a base builder and enjoyer of survival games like this, we will be playing a lot more besides just the Platinum 2. But depending on Oblivion's release and how that grabs my soul, we'll see. Alright, love you guys. I'm going to cut the stream. I'm just kind of play around a little bit. I got to leave for work here soon, so love y'all. Don't know when we'll be back on the channel streaming something. Might be streaming some base building and updates of this here soon just to get something. I know me and Kane are going to have some time off. We'll be doing another part for Split Fiction. Probably finishing off Split Fiction in a couple of episodes if we don't have anything else we're doing. So, later. Love y'all. Bye.
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
Yeah, we're going.